Hi, I'm Frank Martin. I'm a patient at Dr. Cotwall's, and I've been very satisfied with the success of his surgery. Played baseball in college, and after college I continued with, became a handball player, a competitive handball player. As a state champion handball player, played that game for 35 years. I played fast pitch softball until I was early 40s, fairly competitive basketball till my mid 30s. And then I got into golf in my 40s. So yes, sports has been very important as part of my life. Well, actually almost 2 years ago, I was having a lot of pain, more so in my right hip. And when I went to see my primary physician probably close to a year ago, he suggested I see Dr. Cotwall because I was informing him I was having a lot of pain in my right hip. Dr. Cotwall took x-rays and actually gave me shots before I went to Florida for the winter last year, and it alleviated the pain, but for a while. But it came back, and actually the pain got worse in the left side of my groin, and I met with him, and he said it's time to do something. So we had surgery. I'm really happy. And I really hadn't planned on playing golf till about, everybody told me it's going to be at least 6 weeks. But when I went to see him on my first follow-up visit at about 3.5 weeks, he checked me out, saw how my strength was. Of course, I'd been doing the exercises, the PT stuff. And I asked him, I said, well, my PT gal didn't think I should swim. And he kind of looked at me. I said, can I swim? He says, yeah, you can swim. And then I said, well, what about the elliptical? She didn't want me to go back. She says, you can do that as long as you don't have pain. And I said, what about swinging a golf club? He says, swing a golf club as long as you don't have pain. I think you're strong enough to play. And that Sunday was Father's Day, so my son and my wife, I played the whole front 9 and played for the last 5 holes with my wife and son. So I'm very happy that I'm out, and I've experienced no pain. I get a little tired, but no, I'm very, very satisfied. Yeah, I've had, like I said, 5 orthopedic surgeries. He is by far someone that I trust my body with. I'm certainly more than satisfied with the outcome. So I highly recommend Dr. Cotwall. Not only is, in my humble opinion, a good surgeon, but he's a good man.